In the kingdom of Illyria, there lived a prince named Julian, who was admired for his valor and kindness. Despite his royal blood, Julian often felt trapped by the castle walls and yearned to understand the lives of his people. Julian was the owner of a kind and compassionate heart, and he often ventured into the city in various disguises to gather news about his subjects. He would try to ascertain their conditions and take steps to solve their problems. One day, while Julian was disguised and passing through a village, his eyes met with a young, beautiful girl named Layla. Layla was beautiful and kind-hearted, her beauty was unparalleled, and her soul seemed unaffected by her troubles. She sold flowers in the market, and her smile was as bright as the flowers she sold. Jolene, being attracted to Layla's beauty, intelligence, and kindness, began disguising herself and wandering in the market to meet her. Every day, he would visit her flower shop, buy some flowers, and engage in quiet conversations. Layla had a very beautiful voice, and she often sang her songs to the prince in her melodious voice. Gradually, their friendship deepened. Jolene started staying around Layla to learn more about the troubles of the people nearby and to try to help solve them. Jolene found that Layla possessed an extremely beautiful heart. Layla was also impressed by Jolene's personality. One day, Jolene expressed his desire to marry Layla, and she was very happy. Finally, Jolene revealed his true identity as a prince. Layla was very surprised and exclaimed, "Will your family accept a common girl like me?" Jolene said, "Don't worry." Their two did not go unnoticed. The queen, Julian's mother, had plans for her son to marry a princess from a neighboring kingdom, securing an alliance. When she learned of Julian's affection for a commoner, she forbade him from seeing Layla again. Determined to follow his heart, Julian refused to let tradition dictate his future. They devised a plan to prove their love to the queen and the kingdom.
Julian invited Layla to the royal ball, announcing to all that she would attend as his honored guest. The news caused a stir throughout Illyria, and on the night of the ball, all eyes were on the entrance as Layla appeared, not in silks or jewels, but in a simple dress, her beauty radiating from within. The queen watched as her son and Layla danced, the love between them undeniable. Moved by their devotion, she realized that true nobility came not from titles but from the heart. She gave her blessing to their union, and the kingdom rejoiced. The queen soon announced their marriage, and applause filled the entire hall. Julian and Layla was very happy with Queen's decision. As the love between Prince Julian and Layla blossomed, the Queen's acceptance of their union was but a facade. In truth, she harbored a deep resentment towards Layla, believing her unworthy of royal status. The Queen devised a cunning plan to rid the kingdom of Layla and preserve the royal bloodline. Under the pretense of gifting Layla a family heirloom, the Queen invited her to the castle's private chambers. There, she presented Layla with a beautifully crafted locket, claiming it symbolized her acceptance into the royal family. Overwhelmed by the gesture, Layla gratefully accepted, unaware of the Queen's deceit. The moment Layla clasped the locket around her neck, she was enveloped in a cloud of smoke. When it cleared, Layla found herself in a dimly lit dungeon, the locket revealed to be an enchanted device for imprisonment. The Queen had trapped Layla within the castle's forgotten tower, where no one could hear her pleas. Days turned into weeks, and Layla's absence cast a shadow over Prince Julian's heart. He searched every corner of the kingdom, but to no avail. Unbeknownst to him, the Queen had spread rumors of Layla's departure, claiming she had left out of greed for a wealthier suitor. Refusing to believe such falsehoods, Julian's determination led him to the castle's ancient towers. In the dark corridor, Layla found herself extremely alone and scared. She called out for help, but no one was nearby to hear her voice and assist her. Finally, when she lost hope and felt utterly desolate, To cope with her sadness, Layla started singing a heart-wrenching song. But the sound of her singing echoed in the corridors, because there was no one around to hear her voice. On the other side, Julian left no palace unsearched to find Layla. He was searching for her in every corner of the kingdom. Finally, he reached an old minaret in the castles where a faint voice was heard, as if someone was singing. Where a faint melody reached his ears, a song of hope that he recognized as Layla's. Guided by her voice, he discovered the hidden entrance to the dungeon. Inside the tower, Julian found Layla, her spirit unbroken, singing to keep the darkness at bay. With a heart full of regret for not seeing through the queen's ruse, Julian embraced Layla, vowing to protect her from further harm. Together, they confronted the queen, revealing her treachery to the court. The queen, faced with the undeniable love and unity of Julian and Layla, realized the error of her ways. She relinquished her schemes and sought forgiveness, which, in time, was granted. Prince Julian and Layla's love had triumphed over deceit, and their story became a testament to the enduring power of trust and forgiveness. Julian and Layla's wedding was a celebration of love and unity. It marked the beginning of a new era in Illyria, where the voices of all its people, rich and poor, were heard and cherished. And so, the prince and the beautiful girl from the village lived a life full of love, proving that even in a world of tradition, love knows no bounds. They ruled Illyria with wisdom and compassion, ensuring that no such darkness would ever fall upon their kingdom again.